last year.
And I think if we had all the players playing, going up to the playoffs, I think we made it. But I think they have other plans on tap as we go towards the draft here. Well, excited for the next year, and we'll see what happens there. But let's talk about weather-wise, what's happening today, right here and now. It's a great start to the day. A lot of sunshine, both for northern, central, southern Utah. It's chilly out there, though. 30s here as we go from Salt Lake City through Provo. Temperatures below average, as we'll see that reflected in the afternoon highs, but we do warm up, where yesterday we were near 50 degrees, today closer to 60 degrees, which is closer to average. You can see the average temperature is 61 degrees. Of course, we did hit 80s this past week, breaking records. We're not going to be close to that for today, but we do warm up. I want to give you an update looking at the flooding situation. This is Emigration Creek, where we did find those warm temperatures. Wednesday night, we had the flooding coming back down through Thursday. We were okay, especially over the past couple of days, as we've been really finding temperatures well below average. Now, moving ahead, we get that warm up. We start to see those flood waters, or I should say the creek waters rise, not getting to flood stage because it doesn't get too warm, and not for a long period of time, because we have another cool front that will be dropping temperatures as we go Monday into Tuesday. So this is what we want to see. Warm us up, start seeing that runoff. We melt that snow, but then we suppress those temperatures and kind of slow the pace. So this is ideally what we want to see. At least for this week, that's what we're going to get. Now, high pressure, as I mentioned, will allow this warm up moving through the weekend. That'll keep the storms away, but that next cold front beginning to make its mark there and push onshore here, Pacific Northwest. This is going to kind of be held at bay. A piece of it moves northward, then we got a bigger cold front that'll be tracking through as we look by Tuesday into Wednesday. Let's get you through the weekend. Finally a weekend, and maybe you get an opportunity to go to some kids' games where soccer, baseball, whatever it is, as we move through the day, you've got the sunshine. You're going to need a light jacket, though, if you've got those morning games. Kind of maybe getting rid of that layer heading into the afternoon with temperatures, again, getting up close to 60 degrees. Throughout the state, though, temperatures slightly below average, which means 50s here along the Wasatch Front, 40s through Cache Valley. We'll be finding temperatures in central Utah in the 60s and low 70s in St. George. Let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. Perfect temperature today in St. George, 73. You've got the sunshine, no winds, and then we're into the 80s, but we don't stay there long. That next storm system doesn't bring you a chance of rain, but it will cool you down back into the 70s, where most days, as you can see, we'll be looking at those highs in the low to mid 70s. Now, for northern Utah, that storm having much more of an impact, particularly with the winds and the temperature drop, and it does bring a chance of some rain in the valley, snow in the mountains. We might see some snowflakes flying throughout the benches early Wednesday morning, but this next storm, not as cold, and again, not a lot of rain, which is what we want to see. And additionally, we want to see those cooler temperatures, which we get, as you can see, for most days, will be below average. But I like the 70s here for Sunday and Monday.